Hi everybody, it's mid Showtime. This will be a spin-off video I made to show you step-by-step process of making handcrafted tools useful for playing Warhammer. I will take an intermezzo while I'm continue painting my Skaven Spearhead box set. So, we have this box in front of me, which is a collection of token and cardboard from the Rune Wars miniatures. I used to collect Rune Wars miniatures for some times, but unfortunately the game has been continued a few years ago, and now I'm left with a pile box full of this cardboard dial and also token, and I'm left wondering of how I'm going to use all this thing without have to throw them away and waste them for nothing. So I come up with this idea of dismantle them and then create a new tools for the Warhammer game. In this video I will show you 5 tools I will make by combining all of these items from this Rune Wars miniature set. So let's get going. So the first tools we're going to make is a round counter. This is the round counter used in the Rune Wars miniature, which come from 2 pieces of round cardboard which are joined together using a plastic bearing. You can turn the upper side like a dial and show the number of the round. And then I have a few pieces of corner sign which I will glue with the back side of the dial and then combine it with the footing to create a pedestal like for this dial so that this could stood vertically. So I'm giving a yellow color using Avalanche Sunsets just to give it more contrast, so it might be more visible from distance. The second tool we're going to handcraft it is this plastic range ruler, which you will get coming along with every box set you purchase. It is a very handy tool to measure the distance, and you can lay it down flat in the battle mat. But the problem is, if your battle mat is already overcrowded with the small minis, this ruler might have less space to be placed on the mat itself. So the only solution is how we can place this ruler stood vertically so it will be save much more space and also can run through between the minis itself. So we have this small plastic footing we seen previously, and we're going to put it under the plastic ruler so they could stood and save a lot of space in the battle mat. So I'm cutting small pieces of cardboard boxes and then put these small pieces to fit into the and hold into the in between the plastic footing. There. The third tool will be made from another plastic range ruler. I will make a foldable range ruler, so it could be used to measure the distance for the movement which require a cornering. So to make this, I'm going to cut the plastic ruler into 3 parts with 3 inches each, and then combine it using a celluloid tape flexible cellular tip into one ruler again. For the fourth tool, I have this command dial, which is a cardboard with two bearing and two dial on the left and right side, used to make command decision for each unit. So for this one, I'm going to use the back side of this dial, so we get the blank part of the dial. Let's open the button and invert it and place it through the back, so we will get a blank part of the button. And after we've got this blank part, we will use this cardboard number and glue it into each of the section of the dial. So this number, we can use this dial to make victory point counter. So the end result would be most likely look like this. So we will use the right side to count the smaller number for the victory point, and then after you ended up on the 6, you can continue to count victory point 7 by adding 5 with 2, and then you can continue turning the right side until you ended up with 6, and then which means the total value victory point will be 11, and to get to 12 you have to turn this left dial to 10 and turn this right side to 2, so you get like 12. I don't have all the number from 1 to 30, so the number between 5, the multiply of the number is not even, because after 5, then I give it to 14, and because I don't have the 15 and 20 and also 25, I don't have it, so we jump right into 26, and then we can put the footing into the bottom side, and this victory point can be placed to stood over on the side of the table. The fifth and the last tool, here right in front of me, I have this curved range ruler, which I will transform into Warhammer ruler. This should be useful when making a smooth turning maneuver for the Warhammer. Now first step, I will cover this ruler using this semi-transparent tape, and then I will use the inner side of the curve and measure the distance using the inch ruler, and then make marking for every inch. This is how the final look of the ruler would be. I joined two parts of the curved ruler into one like this, so this ruler could cover more distance. The starting point will be from this end, and you could see a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 inch of range. The last section will not be used because this is a little less than 1 inch. So this might be still looks very coarse, and later I will do some retouch by painting the ruler so they look much better, and and the calibration between the distance should be refined. Now let's take a look at how the ruler would work. For example, if we have a unit model over here and another model over here, and you would like to measure the distance, and there's a model between them, rather than hanging the ruler above them to measure the distance, you could easily put the ruler in between them and let the ruler stand in the stable condition, and you get the exact measurement of 9 inch between this model into this model. And next, if for example you have a terrain feature between your unit and you would like to do a charge movement, you could use the foldable ruler to measure maneuver rounding the terrain feature from this model into this model, like this one. And lastly, the combined curvature ruler, you could also use this by measuring this distance from the inside curve, starting from this point right into 7-inch movement over here. That's all I can show you for now. The tools is still a prototype and need to be remade by using better material, especially like this foldable. This plastic tape should be replaced with better material, and also I should do some painting for this curve ruler, so this we should cover this semi-transparent tape and give a more better look. And I guess if this could be really useful, at least we could maybe use a better material like 3D printing or other alternative. And that's all I can show you right now. I would be glad to share to you any new creative idea of tool making for Warhammer. So stay tuned on Diecast Peddler and expect our future video. See you all.